17 minutes before the hour, Coach Johnny Johnson show this morning brought to you by Community Funeral Home. And Coach Johnson, good morning. And
good morning.
You opened with a kickoff for a touchdown last Friday night against Sylacauga, and things look like it's going to be a pretty good night.
Oh yeah, it was excitement with a kickoff. Seth Garrett, great run to get us on the board.
And Sylacauga does what Sylacauga has done to a lot of teams down through the years. They established that running game, and Malik Pope, you talked about him a week previous. You knew how good he was. That hadn't changed your thought pattern, has it?
Not at all. You know, we told going in, we know we had a game tackle, and you know, he's a good running back. You know, Sylacauga was called to do a fantastic job with him, and this is tough trying to contain him.
Speaking of running backs, you can help me with the young man who carried the ball about 100 times for you guys Friday night.
Philip Tilley, sophomore, going to be a great running back.
He's a workhorse, isn't he?
He's a workhorse. He like to tote it, and we're going to keep giving the rock. And he's going to get better every week. And by his junior and senior year, he's going to be tough to handle.
How do you think, Coach, games like this, even though you weren't successful against Sylacauga last Friday night, how do you think games like this can help you in the long run?
It will. You know, playing a good team, 5A team. But, you know, if you go back and watch the game, we moved the football well on them. You know, we punted 3 times. But, you know, you just give us that we can move the football defensively. We know we got to get better tackling, good running backs. It's helped us down the road that we can compete a little bit. Even though the score didn't look good, but we can compete.
Tackling, you've talked about this all year long. You got to be able to tackle that ball carrier.
Oh, definitely, especially good running back. You know, every week we've been facing very good running back. So, you know, just keep going back, doing our tackling drills, and just trying to get better what we're doing. But we're going to get there.
Well, tonight against Beulah, it's a road game and a little bit different scheduling with a half day at school today. Talk about that.
Yeah, a lot different. You know, I got a new routine today. You know, it's 12:30. They got to be in the bleachers. You know, we're gonna get everything ready to go. We're gonna go to Beulah up. They've been good to the program. We're gonna have a pregame and hope by 3 o'clock to be on the bus headed that way and see if we can get a region win.
Coming off a loss to Sylacauga, which is an inter-county rivalry, and you go on the road to Beulah, and let's be honest, don't a whole lot of people in this area know much about Beulah.
Oh no, even my kids always asking, you know, even pronouncing the name of it, the kids get it wrong. But you know, it's a region game. You know, we got past last week. Now we know we still got opportunity to get in the playoff. You know, it's still there for us. You know, they 1-2, we 1-2. We just got to go get a region win. The scheduling of region games is done in advance, and when you look at Beulah on the schedule, you say, well, why are you playing Beulah? That's the way the cards fall sometimes. That's the way it fall. You know, I'll traveling out the next week. We got a home game, then we got to go to Pipe County, Trinity. But that's how it fall. You know, all we can do is go what they give us, the schedule guide, and go play. Cause like we don't know, kids don't understand where we're going. We watch film, we know what we got to go face and what we need to do to win.
I said this on the broadcast last Friday night with Childersburg and Sylacauga. There's no quit in this Childersburg team.
No, we can't quit. You know, he's gonna keep. It's a process. You know, we keep talking about the process, but. We're going to get over that hump. You know, they keep competing, they keep playing hard, keep getting better every week. That's what the game we want to do. Every week we want to improve every week. And right now we improving. The win column don't show it, but we improving.
And speaking of the win column, how do you keep this team from just tanking the rest of the season? You got several key games coming up and opportunities for wins. Childersburg has taken some lickings down through the past number of years. How do you move that process ahead?
Yeah, I keep motivating. You know, you see them still look what we got ahead. You know, keep looking ahead that we can do. But, you know, it's still for kids, 16-year-old kids, it's tough. You know, 2 back-to-back losses. And that's when we need this win tonight. We need to go out and get that win to keep it going. And I got an opportunity tonight to go get that win.
What concerns you after watching tape of Beulah?
Again, they got a big running back.
Another one, huh?
Another big running back. They big up front, but we believe we can go in and do some things that can make us successful.
Penalties, you got to cut penalties down.
Yes, you know, again, every week, you know, we move the football, but we got the penalty. We got to stay focused and just do some things.
Past the midway point of the season, and I saw this last night, B.B. Comer and Horseshoe Bend, a lot of penalty flags thrown. How do you teach self-discipline, and that's what it is a lot of times with penalties.
Just stay on it every week. Practice. Same thing. If how you practice, that's how you bring it to the game. So we try to stay on our sportsmanship. Mostly got to be mental and be focused. That's all to it. It's all about the kid. You got to be focused and cut down the penalty. It's like everybody making them snaps, jumping off sides and all that thing. You got to be focused and you got to be paying attention to what's going on in the ball game.
And you have a great play, 50 or 60-yard pass or run. You look back, there's laundry on the field, and it brings it back. And those are backbreakers a lot of times.
A lot. You got to understand, if the guy 20 yards up, don't go block nobody. Just
does no good.
Don't do no good. Most of the time come down to some common sense things on the big runs.
All right. Let's get a win tonight over Beulah on the road. And by the way, for us less educated people, where is Beulah?
Down in Valley, Alabama.
Okay.
Down towards Auburn. So it's been a long time since I've been that way. So it's about an hour and 40 from here.
Yeah.
So not a bad ride, but it feel good to go get that win on the way back, though.
All right, sounds good. Coach Johnny Johnson, the head football coach of Childersburg. The Tigers on the road to Beulah tonight. Coach Johnny Johnson Show brought to you by Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. More Daybreak coming up after this.